Alright, welcome back everyone. Thanks for tuning back in. I noticed that our bonsai video did very well, so I think people are interested in bonsai. Now, I wanted to mention something. I actually started with bonsai. The cool thing about bonsai is that it's something you can just kind of, I call it like plug and play, where you don't have to micromanage the plants as much the way that you would the rare plants and the jabuticabas and stuff. With bonsai, once you kind of know what you're looking for, you can just go and wild collect and source these plants for free. Take them, make them make them bonsai, and it's easy. So let me show you some examples. These are all birch saplings that I have just thrown in here. You see how they're like growing together? The roots of this are in that plant because they were on top of each other. Now I've ignored them for an entire season. I did this like early spring. No, it was still pretty cold. I'd say winter. I did this before they had leaves. I identified these saplings at the foot of a wild native river birch tree. I then collected these saplings and I got, if you wanted to baby them, they would have survived better. Some are dead. That one's dead. This one's damn near dead. We'll just say it's dead. Now, I haven't even touched these for a while. I'm sure there's going to be some spiders and whatnot. Oh, this is a bonsai of a rose. You can bonsai rose bushes that I completely forgot about. Here's a cool one that needs some help, but this is really micro. Look at the size of that next to my ring. It's a micro maple tree bonsai. I'm just going to throw some fresh soil on top of there, clip it all the way back. A bonsai in a pot this small should be about 2 inches. Because you got to keep everything proportionate with bonsai. So all these birches, see how it has like growth right back here? That's great. And it doesn't have growth up here. It already knows that it's going to be a bonsai. You just clip it right there. And then you just gradually clip back and back and back, and you have this small little root structure. So, this is how you get your bonsai ahead of the curve. So, damn mosquitoes. So literally, this is how you would collect. Yeah, I'll just show you the whole thing. They're just all thrown in the milk crate. So this is how you collect a bunch of bonsais. And you have them all for free. It's a really cost-effective way to do bonsai as well. Because it's essentially free. You just go out, collect all these things. Now you see this is a bonsai trick. So it's a maple tree in this little pot, sat on top of this pot, and it's grown into this pot with its roots. It's not coming out of there. So to train it easier, you do this to let the plant still have foliage and not be suffering. And then when you want to transfer it, give it new nutrients, put it into another bonsai pot and clip it back, you would just take it out of here. Got a lot. I got a big apple tree that's a bonsai. I've got, let's see what else I've got. Oh, this is pretty cool. I've got this cluster of birch saplings all in this pot. And a lot of them are surviving. There's planted as what I'd call a clump. I've got this tulip tree in there too. I didn't even know I grabbed the tulip tree. Or maybe the tulip tree planted itself. These are really cool trees. That I will probably not bonsai. I'll keep that in a bigger pot. Just grow that as a tree specimen. But yeah, I mean they're just everywhere, you know. Like the bonsai is very easy to do. Don't let it. Look at this custom little pot I made for this rose. So don't let bonsai scare you away with like its expensiveness. A lot of people could go really expensive with bonsai, which is good. You know, definitely not bashing that, but you can also do it for free. You remember our last video? The birch sapling that we got into the proper bonsai pot? It's already come back with its foliage. It's looking good. Now your bonsai garden preferably wouldn't be in full sun, by the way. Unless you've got a watering system on it and you're watering it every day, because that's the thing. When you put them in these small pots, it's going to affect the plant in a way that it's more susceptible to disease as well as drying out. Here's another one. Double potted for no reason. Look at the big bug in there. Ooh, is he gonna get on me? Doesn't bother me much. I've kind of gotten adapted to the bugs. Only bugs I'm really worried about is like poisonous one. That was just like a centipede. Here is another one. This is a flowering tree of some sort. It's in a big pot, but that's technically a bonsai. What I do is I'll leave it in this big pot for a couple years, let it grow out, and then eventually when I find the right bonsai pot for it, like I'll just let it I'll let it happen naturally if I'm out somewhere. I will never like plan it out. And then I transfer it and make it into a bonsai. But for now I just have the plant. So yeah, we'll keep it short, we'll keep it sweet. I mean, that's really all the bonsai I wanted to show. Out here under a tree. Unfortunately, the mosquitoes are out, but other than that, it's really nice. I meant to do this video at like 5 a.m. But yeah, I'm glad I got it done. If you guys have any questions about bonsai, gosh, I've been doing bonsai for probably 9, almost 10 years. So I've got a lot of practice in the hobby, and I really haven't spent much money on it at all because it's just not necessary to. What bonsai will do is teach you about the fact that you are your own creator, that you can take and create what you want to create out of something. So say you want to create like a tiny little forest right here, and it's just yours, and like you look down on it like, if it wasn't for me, none of this would have happened. I just created it. So it'll teach you about identifying plants and trees, and how, you know, that stuff's not difficult, and it used to be common knowledge. So I mean, it probably should be common knowledge. It's just knowing what you're looking at in nature, being in tune with nature, respecting nature to the fullest degree. And although we go out and wild collect these plants from nature, ultimately we're serving them a purpose, and you know, who knows if they even would have lived or not in nature. And it's not like we're even making a dent in the actual natural world. We're just creating our own little cool universe. So that's kind of what bonsai is all about, you know. And I wanted to show you, gosh, I must have 50 some just like little guys that are ready to be bonsai is what I'd call it. And then also bonsais. So yeah, it's a fun, definitely a fun hobby, and it's worth it to do. And like I said, it's super easy to take care of them. Put them in a shaded area, just forget about them. One day you'll go, wow, I can't believe that thing grew all the way in the ground and it's doing great, you know? And then you take it out, clean it up, clip it up, rebirth it, you know, and then it's all you, you know? So it's a very cool process. So anyone, please drop a comment, please subscribe. I should have said subscribe in the beginning. I always say it at the end on accident. If anyone's watched till the end, thank you. I really appreciate that. Everyone have a great day. Thank you for watching. We'll have new videos of plants soon. Bye-bye.